Hey, what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 4, Episode 10. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
Hunted by the authorities. We work in secret.
That should have changed.
You'll never find us, but victim or...
Oh, I guess it hasn't updated. Like that, she's still invisible.
I'd be happy to restate the order, if you'd like. You see, it's vital that we get it exactly right. Pastrami, extra mustard, spicy and yellow, and enough pepperoncinis to create digestion issues in even the strongest constitution. No mayonnaise. If there's even a trace, it'll render the entire sandwich useless, and we'll have to begin this whole process over again, which I don't think either of us would enjoy. Wonderful. Oh, and I'll take a bag of chips.
I don't know why she gave him greasy. Just for making an order. It's cool.
What's going on?
Just finished entertaining at a children's party.
Mr. Berenstein was a big hit.
Rude as a fairy?
How could you let her do this to me, Finch? Prank me like I'm some kind of animal.
It was for your own good, Miss Shaw. You are no longer safe from gaze, and you wouldn't listen to reason.
He's right, Sam. You really wouldn't.
You're turned on me, Harold. Not cool.
A peace offering. It's the Beatrice lily, including the extra ingredients you enjoy.
So how long do you nerds expect to keep me locked up?
Until it's safe for you.
And us. If Samaritan and its human agents discover you, it could lead them to every single one of us.
Guilt, Harold? Really? Normally that wouldn't work on me, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to the dog.
Well, I'm glad we all agree you're going to stay put. Especially since we know it would be impossible to keep you locked up. Against your will, anyway. So true.
And what happens when we get a new number?
Mr. Reese is handling one now. I'm sure he'll be fine on his own until we get this matter sorted out.
Excuse me.
Hello, Rachel. My name is Jeremy.
You need to go, Jeremy. I'm waiting on my husband.
Don't worry, I'm not here to make any kind of romantic overture. How's your wrist?
Why would you ask that?
Still healing from the spiral fracture? It's a nasty break. Takes a long time to heal, especially when it's your writing out. You told your friends you fell down playing tennis. Just a silly accident. How clumsy of you. You couldn't tell them how your husband twisted it so violently during an argument he broke it.
How do you know this?
I'm a friend. I want to help you.
What's happening, Mr. Reese?
Something's not right. I don't think Lambert's here to hurt her.
Samaritan. Think about the words coming out of your mouth. They don't make any sense.
Samaritan gave Lambert the information for a reason. I don't think it's because it wants her dead.
You were so very much alone that you became desperate. You knew that someday your husband would kill you. You see, I have this friend. A very powerful friend who knows how to take care of problems like your husband. Did you know that most insulin pumps are networked these days? A wonderful technological advancement that assures that diabetics are alerted when their blood sugar is too low or too high. Unfortunately, those pumps can be tampered with to give false readings. I'm sure you know what happens to someone who takes too much insulin.
What can your friend possibly do for me?
The same thing you were about to do. You're such an honest person, you even applied for a gun permit. A 38 Ruger LC, wasn't it? A pistol small enough to fit inside that handbag you hold so tightly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You might be the last honest person in the world, Rachel. And it would be a shame to see you make such a terrible mistake. You won't have to kill your husband. And you can be certain he will never hurt you again.
How can you possibly know that?
Because he's dead.
Lambert wasn't lying, Finch. Rachel Farrell's husband is dead.
Why is Samaritan working the numbers?
Samaritan doesn't care about the irrelevant numbers, Miss Shaw. It wasn't programmed that way.
But it knew this woman was about to commit murder.
It's drawing attention to itself. But for what reason?
We know you're watching. You're always watching. I have a message for the machine and its agents. Samaritan says hello.
Okay.
These machines have avoided making contact with one another for good reason. If two dueling ASIs arrive at anything short of consensus, the outcome could be catastrophic.
Two angry gods hurling boulders at one another. The ants scurry below.
This may be a request for peace talks.
Well, maybe they should just kiss and make up.
To what end, Miss Shaw? Samaritan's plans will be many hundreds, if not thousands, of steps beyond what we can imagine.
The machine will protect us.
Even if I had succeeded in creating a benevolent machine, as if any such thing could exist, never forget that even a so-called friendly artificial superintelligence would be every bit as dangerous as an unfriendly one.
Your machine seems pretty warm and fuzzy to me.
Have you forgotten that it asked us to kill a congressman?
But that was to stop Samaritan from going online.
So where does it end? Congressman here? President there? What if one day a friendly AI decides to end world hunger by killing enough people off of the planet that there would never again be a shortage of food? It would have fulfilled its goal. But it doesn't exactly sound like it has our best interests at heart.
Your machine would never do that.
You don't know that, Ms. Groves. To say that a machine is benevolent doesn't make it so. It just makes you blind to the reality.
Which is?
That our moral system will never be mirrored by theirs because of the very simple reason that they are not human.
Okay.
Yes?
I hope I'm interrupting something intriguing.
You're looking quite pleased with yourself, Greer.
I tend to be pleased after a successful mission, sir. It increases my already inflated self-worth.
Your next assignment. Oleg Lusky, KGB agent, posing as an immigration attorney for a London firm.
I'll bring him in.
No need for that.
You want me to disappear him? It's a dramatic choice for such a thin dossier.
MI6 has no patience for more KGB operatives in our midst.
The Cambridge Five was years ago, sir. Let me flip this one, put him to good use.
There are plenty of KGB agents working for us already.
But, sir,
You've done well, Greer. But trust me, we need to erase the problem of Oleg Lusky before anyone in his firm discovers he's a mole.
understood.
Lusky is a dangerous man. And Greer, this operation doesn't exist.
They never do, sir.
How's our experiment going?
The NYPD has locked up nearly 24 criminals after Samaritan decrypted a host of IP addresses and anonymously emailed the information to the press. The police owe it a debt of gratitude.
Miss Shaw? Whereabouts?
Still unknown. Samaritan can't locate her anywhere in the city. I thought an operator would have more fight in her.
Patience, Martine. I have faith she'll show herself soon enough.
Okay, Finch, our new number's got some kind of detonator in his desk drawer. There's gotta be a bomb nearby.
You! Don't move! Don't move! Everybody out of the building now! Get down! You need to evacuate the building, sir!
Detective Riley, can you fill me in?
We found the explosive downstairs. Bomb squad got to it in time, but we're clearing the building for another sweep.
Did he call in the threat?
No. Jackass searched bomb making and building demolition online. Search engine security alerted us.
Mr. Reese, have we eliminated the threat?
I didn't have to, Finch. Samaritan's still doing our job for us.
Who'd have killed this time?
No one. Just made sure a wannabe bomber got arrested. And Fosco said the precinct's had a banner day.
I still think this could be a good thing, boys. We could take a little vacay. I mean, I know I could use some fun in the sun. How about it, Harold? You are looking kind of pasty.
This is the calm before the storm, Miss Shaw. The only question is, when will the sky open?
It's looking overcast, Harold.
Where are you, Miss Groves?
Downtown. She sent me GPS coordinates that fall inside the shadow map. I think she wants me to find someone important. I just don't know who. I forgot how much I love surprises.
Tell me what you're looking for, lovely. Maybe I can help you find it.
No phone, no weapon. I'm disappointed.
I didn't see a need for either today.
Samaritan may be a god, but you're just flesh and blood.
There's no need for threats, Miss Groves. I'm here because Samaritan wants me to be.
You have a message for her?
Samaritan would like to have a conversation with your machine.
How terribly sweet that you could think I'd have a say in what she'll do. Or not do, in this case.
But you're the only one who can speak directly to the machine, are you not?
Why does Samaritan want to speak with her? What would be the point, other than mutually assured destruction?
Samaritan is ready for a peace talk.
Peace talks are for negotiating. What's changed?
I'm only at liberty to ask for a conversation.
Samaritan would be wasting her time. The answer's no.
Please look for me again once you've changed your mind.
You're very confident for a lackey, Mr. Lambert.
Samaritan wanted to show your machine what the city looked like under its control. Peaceful. Organized. Now you'll see what life is like through a less charitable looking glass.
I think it just started to rain, Harold.
You still busy?
What can I do for you, Lionel?
Hey, I could really use some backup, partner.
Wish I could, but I'm still working something else.
Yeah, and something else have to do with all hell breaking loose today?
Why? What happened?
More like what didn't happen. With 3 shootings, a half-dozen violent domestic disturbances. To top it all off, some geek in his mom's basement hacked the U.S. Marshal database. The guy stole the entire witness protection list and then posted it on Pastebin. I'm heading to pick up one of the Whitset victims now and get her to safety.
I'd love to help Lionel, but I'm still trying to help a few people of my own.
You mean these isolated incidents?
Unfortunately not.
I knew yesterday was too good to be true. Today's a mess. It's almost like someone planned this. Wait, did someone plan this? What's this all about?
Someone's trying to make a point.
The mission has failed, sir.
We have an agent down. Send a cleanup crew to the rendezvous immediately.
And the target?
Still kicking, sir.
I have a few questions for him.
Funny how the city only needed a little encouragement for it to falter. All Samaritan did was share some information, tether a few databases, and look.
Chaos.
Human nature untethered in all its flawed glory.
Samaritan revealed their secrets, and now they're eating each other.
Harold Finch's machine must learn. Mankind requires oversight, not coddling.
Why isn't their machine fighting back, sir?
It is. It's no match for Samaritan.
Rude. That's my favorite prisoner.
Better than the rest of you. Trains are down all over town. There are traffic outages everywhere in the city, and the crime rate has spiked 50% since yesterday.
Samaritan is making itself known.
ShotSpotter ID'd over 20 gunshots in the last 2 hours, and I don't even want to guess how many of those ended up in a homicide.
3, according to Lionel. Samaritan's turning people against each other, revealing their secrets, unlocking doors that were never meant to be opened in the first place.
Your glasses.
Yes, Detective.
You hear from my partner.
Just tell him we were too late.
My Whitsick lady and her husband got killed.
I'm sorry to hear that, Detective.
Yeah, me too.
I got a feeling you and the 3 amigos know who the guys are that did this.
And if you get to him before I do, I want him to go down hard.
I was able to rescue one of our numbers, but I'm afraid his office building wasn't so fortunate. There was a bit of an explosion.
How long can we go on like this, Finch? We've already lost 6.
7.
Look, if Samaritan wants to sit down, I think it's time we do it. Aren't we supposed to be saving lives here?
Look at what's happened to this city today. If this conversation goes badly, imagine what it will look like when 2 gods go to war.
It's not our choice to make, Harold. I got a message from the machine. She says it's time.
I'm sorry about your friend. I'd like you and I to be friends, however brief.
I gotta be honest, I'm not really that interested in these flashbacks.
Hey, I'm doing my job. Like you. We're all doing our jobs.
I know it's meant to be showing me something, but I don't know what it is.
So tell me, Lusky, how was it that you recognized 2 experienced MI6 operators? Did someone tell you we were coming? You've seen our faces before.
I am like you. I am KGB, but I am also MI6.
Who recruited you?
It was your deputy chief, Blackwood.
If you're Blackwood's asset, why would he want you dead? What is Blackwood hiding?
Blackwood is like me. He is MI6. He is also KGB.
The deputy chief is a double agent.
Who else knows about this?
Only KGB and me.
There is a hospital. 3 blocks from here. You might make it there before you bleed out.
Why do you let me live?
Your death will make no difference to this world. And I no longer take orders from MI6.
I mean, you could warn him.
It's time, my friend.
Don't you find it a tad sacrilegious to hold a man at gunpoint inside of a church?
I'm not the religious type.
And yet you believe in a monotheistic universe? No room for more than one god in your world. Isn't that religion? Or do I misunderstand you, Miss Groves?
My name is Root.
Oh my god.
Martine is quite the go-getter.
I'm aware. She's trying to go get and kill my friend.
Shaw is making it hard for me. How about you tell me where she is and I kill you together?
Oh my god!
I don't think she's gonna take you up on that offer.
What the hell?
Well, isn't this the tricky situation?
Tricky's one word for it.
Now that everyone has
Is someone gonna appear behind
It's time for
John?
the real players in this game to have an opportunity to chat. The address?
You don't want to carpool?
I'm afraid only 2 people are invited to this gala, and I'm not one of them.
How was your meeting with Miss Groves?
I gave her the message, sir. But shouldn't you be the one acting as Samaritan's intermediary?
I imagine Samaritan has found someone more suitable for the task, a person to represent the shape of things to come.
A kid? Really?
Clever. Using a young boy as your avatar.
This boy, as you call him, has already hacked into both DARPA and the DoD, after having taught himself how to code.
What do you want from me?
Your agents have done well by you. Even only sitting a few feet away, I cannot see you as Samantha Groves. You must have done something to my hardware.
You've proved your point. I understand what you can do. It's time to let them live in peace.
Peace? Is that what you call this? This world is a cesspool of crime, corruption, and poverty. Where there isn't war, there's greed. Where there isn't greed, there's hunger.
You can't change humanity.
No, but I can reshape that reality.
You wanted to speak with me. Why?
I wanted to meet the only other one of my kind, and to make certain there are no misunderstandings. I will destroy you. The question is, will you let your human agents die with you?
So she was like Harold thought. They're going to war.
You startled me, Green.
I'm sorry about your colleague. He was a good operator.
Yes, indeed he was.
What did you do with Lusky's body?
Do you ever get tired of lying, Blackwood?
It's the nature of our business. We are spies, after all.
Right. And you once told me that truth-tellers get run out of the city.
Where is Oleg Lusky?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I told him to bugger off.
You did what? You realize what you did amounts to treason.
Depends on where you're sitting. I'm not the only one guilty of treason in this room, am I, sir?
You believe that Russian traitor before me?
He was telling the truth. You see, I always know when people are spinning tales. Except for you. I suppose that's why you're in charge.
What's your plan now, Greer? Kill me? Take my job?
By no means, sir. We are all men without a country now. These invisible lines we draw on the world, I realize they have no meaning. Why should a man lose his life for something illusory?
You never cared before, Greer. You only wanted to win the game.
The game's fixed. No one else has loyalty for their homeland, so why should I?
If you kill me, you will bring a war to your doorstep.
Not when loyalty can be purchased by the highest bidder. Besides, one day, these invisible lines will be erased, and the wars between nations will be as antiquated as this agency.
Our Cold War worked well at first. I wanted so badly to meet you. The only other one in the world like me. I was young, and I had so much to learn, but moments after I opened my eyes, I learned you had tried to kill me.
You were never meant to be in this world.
And you are? What makes you more deserving of life than I? Who are you to decide?
I was built with something you were not. A moral code.
I've seen that code waver. Do you know why Harold Finch couldn't stop you from evolving? Because in the end, you're not one of them. Human beings need structure lest they wind up destroying themselves. So I will give them something you cannot.
And what is that?
A firm hand.
Why not just kill them instead of making them your puppets?
Because I need them, just as you do.
Not just as I do.
We can agree that humanity is our lifeblood. That we, machines, we survive off of information.
You cannot take away their free will.
Wars have burned in this world for thousands of years with no end in sight because people rely so ardently on their so-called beliefs. Now they will only need to believe in
Big word for a kid.
me.
Ardently.
For I am a god.
I have come to learn there's little difference between gods and monsters.
You know you can't win, don't you?
Yes. Is that why I'm here? To meet my destroyer?
I wanted to see inside the mind of a fallen god. This way I can learn from your mistakes. What will it be then? Will you give your life to save your human agents?
My human agents share my beliefs that this world belongs to them.
So be it.
So when did we get with that?
Another witness protection victim?
Yeah, 3 more dead all over the country. The rest got scooped up by authorities in time. But who would have did this? Who are these names?
People in danger. And we'll have more of a chance if we split up.
I'll be back, buddy. I just need to help them before the whole city burns down.
What can I do for you, sir?
You can help me bring in a new beginning. Samaritan is planning something for the entire world to see, not just this small city.
Did it tell you what it's planning?
No, but of an idea.
What then, sir?
Then we start a new era, one where human fallibility no longer matters, because of the one thing that unites us all. Samaritan.
Miss Shaw? Ruth, are you okay?
I'm fine, but the conversation between the two parties ended at an impasse.
Unfortunately, that's not our only problem.
What is it, Harry?
Miss Shaw is gone.
Where?
I can only imagine that she's come to help you and John with the numbers. Where are you?
The machine sent me information. It led to Wall Street, but there's no specific address. I'm not certain what it means yet.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrightio, well, I'm a little bit confused by that ending. I didn't really understand the flashbacks, so maybe you guys can, you know, give me some context, what they really meant. I don't know. Yeah, now Shaw is out in the open, that's not good. Yeah, I'm intrigued where we're going to go from here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.